Hello, everyone. You are welcome to Anchor Network, where you get reliable and authentic news that are so crucial to you. I say big thank you to everyone who has been part of this channel and who has taken time to subscribe. And if you are yet to subscribe, I say please click the red subscribe button and also the bell icon. The bell icon will allow you to get notified anytime we publish any news. Shehu Sani reveals 6 things politicians must do before traveling abroad. A former federal lawmaker, Senator Shehu Sani, has offered 6 precautionary measures Nigerian politicians should take before embarking on an overseas trip. His advice came after a former deputy Senate president, Senator Ekweremadu, was beaten, stoned, and driven away at a sociocultural event organized by the Indigbo in Nuremberg, Germany. Indigbo Germany is an umbrella body of Igbo living in Germany. Many members of the proscribed indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, through its leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, claimed responsibility. Senator Sani, who had condemned the attack in a series of tweets, offered 6 precautionary measures in his latest tweet, saying the attack had set a bad precedent within and outside Nigeria. In view of mob action against Ekweremadu, a dangerous precedent has been set. It's for everyone in the position of power to take caution, maintain a low profile while abroad, and avoid an invitation to swim in seemingly calm crocodile's pose, he tweeted. According to the former senator, my advice to public office holders: when you are invited abroad, take the following steps. Call Abike Dabiri to verify. Call Farouk Berogi to attest. Call the embassy to vet. Send your protocol staff to cross-check. If no green light, just chill at home. Abike Dabiri is the chairman of Nigerians in Diaspora Commission, while Berogi is a US-based Nigerian lecturer. The attack on Ekweremadu was condemned by the Nigerian government, while lawmakers unanimously condemned it. Surprisingly, most of the Nigerian masses justify it, saying their representatives had failed them. You people are being killed at home. Your people are being killed at home. There is no security. Your people are being locked up. We don't want them here, one of the angry protesters at the venue in Germany said in one of the video clips. Wow. Meanwhile, hundreds of Nigerians have faulted Shehu Sani's security measures, saying people-oriented policies were the only solution to avert further attacks on Nigeria politicians. Why should a person be afraid when he or she has not committed crime? A wicked man run next when no one pursues them. Tell the wicked that it shall not be well with them. So the Holy Book says, the time when the dog shall chase the lion has come, Smith Benga Lawson tweeted. The attack on the senator, who has been in the upper legislative chamber, is expected to dominate political discourse in the next couple of days. Wow. I think Shehu Sani, that is to my own understanding and my opinion though, he's just trying to be, just playing to the gallery, and he's just trying to, to be sarcastic. I think that's what it really means. Just like people have said, if you have not done anything wrong, why would you be afraid? If you have served your people and your people are happy with you, why not? The reason why most of these politicians, they have a security people around them all the time, even when they are going to pick something in the next neighbor compound, they go with security. Why? Because they are afraid. Why would you be afraid if security is okay for you? If you think people really love you, are a loving person, and you have done much, like the present government is always talking about, oh, we have done this, oh, the people voted for us, they did this and that, they love us, they like us, and that was why they brought us in by the second time. So if really that is happening, I think there will be no need for people to be agitating for one thing or the other, or complaining or protesting, or coming together to say, okay, we are outlining the bad things that you guys have done, and we want you to attend to them, one by one. Why would people want to go that? If you are really enjoying yourself, if you wouldn't have time for any kind of protest or for any kind of gathering that is going to inconvenience you. But if you are not okay, yes, you will be surprised and you'll be eager to even join the force. Just like the case of the fufu seller, the 70-year-old woman. She said she was just, hawking her fufu and doing her own thing. And she heard some boys or some people, chanting, they were protesting, that she had tried to listen to them. And when she got closer to them and she heard them, what they were saying, and what they were saying resonated with what she's feeling and what she has been experiencing. So she never knew them. She didn't know them from Adam. She just saw them and she just went closer to them, and and she, from their conversation, she knew what they were saying, and what they were saying was what has been happening to her. She has been complaining about it. So that is just what we are talking about. When people see that good things are happening, nobody we want to go against, we want to even fight you in the first place. Somebody, if you are friendly to somebody, of course the person will be friendly back at you, because it's reciprocal. If you are friendly to me, I'll be friendly to you. So that's why you see some people just pay homage to some people because in the past they've helped them. So that's aside. So if really that you have done a good thing to your constituents or to the people that you are leading, you have no cause to be afraid. Why should you be afraid? Why should you be going with a security apparatus? Why should you be doing all of those things? So even to their own family, to their wives and children, they have a policeman guarding them. Why? Because they know that anything can happen. Kasala can burst at any time. They know that the people are not really happy with them. When you as a senator, you have about how many cars, not even exotic cars, not even push and roll. You have cars that are, that even normally, even as a graduate, no matter how highly placed you are in your profession, you can't even afford it. Where will you get that kind of a thing? And meanwhile, like I will always say, that the most lucrative job in the land in Nigeria as we speak today is just being a politician, and you are made for life. Some of them will serve 4 5 years, like the case of the governors. They will serve 4 4 years, at max 8 years, and what they get as pension for life is mind-boggling. And later they will be referring, oh, democracy is this. Oh, in America, this is how they do. Is that how they reward their politicians? Their politicians, are they rewarded that way? So that is why you see them going on with a policeman, with all manner of entourage, because they know the environment is not safe. If environment is safe, you will walk on the street. Most of them cannot walk on the street. They cannot just do that because they know what we await them, and that is why most of the time people don't really get closer to them. Like we said, that maybe it was out of fear, or it is out of fear that most people don't even want to even resist or don't even confront these politicians in Nigeria. That's one is apart. And the fear is that it's as a result of, because they've guarded themselves, they've surrounded themselves with security operatives, and those ones, before you know it, they will just start shooting. And that's why you see like people try to, try to withdraw, or try to not to go closer to them. They will not try to even ask them some questions. So that is that. So like Shehu Sani, I just feel that he just playing to the gallery, trying to make all of those things happen. And people are really like, no, if you have done the right thing, if you are close to your people, if you are friendly with your people, if you have done and fulfill the promises that you made to them, of course, why would they will be, they will fight your cause. They will protect you. You don't even need any policeman to guide you. And that's why the masses do not even have enough policemen to guide them, because a lot of all these dignitaries, all these they call themselves dignitaries, so to speak, all these politicians, all the police have really been assigned to them, watching them, guiding them, their houses and all of that. We heard of the case of Obla. If I'm sorry if I'm not pronouncing the name very well. One of the man working with Buhari now that has been suspended, accused of some irregularities and all of that. And one of his offense is that he was able to assign over 100 policemen to himself. Over 100 policemen. How come? How did he do that? So that one is another story for another day. So that is just what we are talking about. Because they are not free, because they know what they have done. They know that they have ripped people off. They know that they have oppressed people enough. That is why they are afraid. Why would you be afraid? Like somebody like Senator Baribe, of course, with the kind of messages, with the kind of thing that we are hearing about him, that people are talking about him, he can move freely. Nobody will want to harass him in the first place, because if you are sure of yourself, you would not be afraid. You would not need to do all of those taking all those six precautionaries whatever. But if you think that you have not done anything right, I think those measures that Sani Shewa said, you can go by that. So guys, that is just my own opinion concerning these six precautionary measures that Shehu Sani has really given to his colleagues. So the best, you don't even need all of those. The best, do the right thing. Once you do the right thing, you don't have cause to be afraid. You don't have reason to be afraid or to be fidgeting or to be jittering. You don't need to do that, because you will have peace, because you have done well. You will have peace. Once you have peace, you be friendly with everybody. You can go anywhere. You don't need all this long protocol. So guys, I would like to hear from you what you think about these precautionary measures given by Shehu Sani. Please leave your comments down in the comment section and let's hear your take. Thank you very much. Bye.